Hello and welcome to the Windmills Valuation Services UAE Property Market Overview for August 2020. The real estate sector was already battling sluggish market conditions long before COVID-19 arrived, but the pandemic, in combination with the postponement of Expo 2020, has added further uncertainty, which has been characterised by projects being delayed and values and rental yields reflecting the unfavourable climate. We'll start with a brief roundup of the developments in August. As per the Dubai Land Department, approximately 3,900 transactions were registered in August, out of which 2,500 were sales transactions, 1,200 were mortgage registrations and 191 were gifts. The total value of transactions was in the region of 4.73 billion dirhams. Out of the sales transactions, 32% were off plan and the remaining 68% were sales of ready property. The total value of sales transactions registered in August 2020 was 478 million dirhams, with mortgage registrations at 10.3 billion dirhams. The highest number of transactions in terms of number were noticed in Town Square with 211 transactions. Dubai Marina came next on the list with 184 transactions, and Jumeirah Village Circle came in third with 182 transactions. Meanwhile, we saw an increasing number of transactions in Business Bay, International City, JLT all had approximately 130 transactions. Another improvement is the number of mortgage registrations compared to last month, which has edged up slightly at 4% increase. In terms of the value of transactions, high-end villas on the Palm Jumeirah were top of the list with 105 transactions worth a total of 366 million dirhams. Then came Burj Khalifa, which was 100 transactions at a value of 317 million dirhams. If we compare the August transactions with that of the previous month, we have observed an improvement from 2,400 transactions up to 2,482, which represents a small increase of 3.3%. Also, we have noticed that compared to last month, there was an increase in transactions in the off-plan segment by 2.4%. The secondary market exceeded off-plan sales, which has been the trend since Q2 2020. Compared to last month, the ready home transactions grew 18.7%, forming a V-shaped recovery trend, and when compared to last year, transactions have jumped 46%. Since the global financial crisis, the issue of supply versus demand has been ever present in the sector. There has also been material uncertainty in the sector's investment market performance, and experts believe this scenario will carry on until well into 2021. As per Mosher, in July, the Dubai Sale overall index declined by almost 0.5%. The Dubai Apartment Index declined by 0.69%, and the Dubai Villa Townhouse Index declined by 1.63%. Rental Index has declined by 1.5% in July. Meanwhile, in Abu Dhabi, the index has remained stable on both the sales and the rental index during the month of July. Now let's talk about some projects and developments here in the Emirate. Sharjah-based real estate developer Arada have plans to launch an 8 billion dirham residential project. The new scheme will be the company's third in the Emirate, following a 24 billion Al Jada mixed-use development and the 1.3 billion dirham Nazma residences. Meanwhile, Dubai South becomes the first master developer to offer rent-to-own schemes with a payment plan of over 10 years. To finish up this session, we've observed that the UAE property market is still currently facing a number of challenges, but the performance of last month has shown that the UAE property market is resilient and it's shown signs of improvement and growth. We expect in the short term there still may be some decline, but the mid to long term view of the market here remains positive. Thank you for watching. I hope you find this informative. Please follow us on our social media pages and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks.